Whoa. Okay. There it is. Okay, so let me figure this out. We're on the M4 Mac Mini, streaming live. We got the full setup. Everything's reconnected. I'm still getting adjusted to the new furniture in my studio. So here's kind of the wide shot, like the super wide. So the casting couch is gone, and instead we just got two, it's what they call accent chairs. And I'm missing a little carpet on the side. I need to get some carpet tiles over there. But all in all, this is the setup. And oh, by the way, let me get this adjusted. The thing is happening where when you wake up and you feel that little tingle in your throat and it hurts to swallow, that's happening to me. So I'll probably be clearing my throat quite often. I don't think I'm going to go on very long. I just want to see if this is going to hold up. Now, when we do our show on Wednesday night, our live show with all the fellas, then we'll see how it holds up, I guess. Because right now I don't have any connections coming in from Video Ninja. So that's kind of where you do your real stress test. But my background is a motion background. So I figured that's going to add a little bit of stress to kind of, mimic. No, that's not mimicking having 4 browser connections coming in. I'm going to hammer this mute button today as I clear my throat. I'm going to suck on some Tic Tacs. Hopefully that'll help keep my throat lubricated. But the homie Nataraj suggested I gargle with hot salt water. So I did that. Something weird about the screen. I think it's like the pinkness is shining right on my monitor. What's happening here? Oh. Just got a free shirt from Amazon. Mrs. DJ Tommy got me a shirt. And I was not overly enthusiastic about it. It was okay. But she said she'd send it back. So when she went to send it back, she said she'd got the wrong size. And they said, well, just go ahead and keep it then. We'll give you the refund. So that's what happens when you're a multi-trillion-dollar company. You don't care about the product, actually. You don't care about your merchandise. You just give it away because you have so much money. Let's try some of these different scenes here. So you saw this is the host scene. This is my normal, typical scene. And then we got this is where I'd put my alcoholic beverages if I had one. What else we got? This is if I had a screen share going, I'd go to this screen. I don't have anything in there right now. Okay, so now we got the guest. This is host and guest split screen. I don't know what this whole yellow grid theme is. I just saw it on Canva and I thought, you know what? I don't feel like messing around, spending hours on a theme. So I grabbed it and that's my theme now. And what's the last one here? Oh no, that is the last one. I got one more called Local Guest. So that's this. So that's if, you know, like if I had some hoina in that chair and I wanted to zoom in, then I would do this scene. And then I would still be, you know, I'm there, a little guy on the side right there. So those are my main scenes. I don't need a lot. Just simple. Keeping it simple is my, yeah, it's kind of low. Might be a little too bright. It's hard to tell. I don't look that bright. I probably need to be brighter. I look kind of dull, like a dullard. Let me check my sound on YouTube. Test 1, 2, 3. Man, that's fast. I don't know what I was about to say there. Let me plug in. Phone battery's kind of low. Should have brought a drink. I didn't bring a drink. I brought no beverage. So I'm just going to be out here thirsty. Okay, looking at drop frames. I got no drop frames, and we are doing a 3170, 3130, so it's kind of bouncing around. Oh, and in this new furniture arrangement, you can see my LED curtains. Those haven't been visible in like a year since I had the couch set up. You know, let me look at this wide shot. I think I need to straighten out this chair a little. I don't know, it just feels like it's not pointing the right way. I don't know, the whole thing is a little cattywampus. See, if I go to the guest camera, where was that at? Guest camera, where were you? Okay, I mean, that's a pretty straight on shot, I guess. You know what? I need a button for that on the Stream Deck. I'm having to manually do that. So let's copy this one, paste it, and then I'm going to change it to ZZZ, local guest. And let's change the color. Oh, you know what? You can't see any of this. I could have screen shared it, I suppose. Okay, now, hey, what happened to the color? Where did the color go? Okay, let's change it to maroon. Okay, so we got split. Oh, so here's a scene if we're doing a screen share and there's two people. This is just the two people. I guess I need to bring in my Tommy, my DJ Tommy logo there. And then, yeah, I don't always need my DJ Tommy logo. And there it is. Right here we got the Rain 1, because I have been practicing on the decks. Got to keep my skills somewhat relative. Want to give a shout out to some of the homies. Tom Grandstaff, DJ Tommy Grandstaff back in Tucson. What up, my guy? Want to give a shout out to the Technically Unsound crew. Big E, Magix, Infinity. What up? And Also want to give a shout out to Mike D, taking on fatherhood. So he was a instrumental part of our podcast journey. And now he's moved on to the next chapter of his life. Shout out to the homies. And, you can see my little Osmo Pocket 3 on the tripod. It's kind of like right in front of that guitar. That guitar is just a prop. Oh, I just heard a weird noise. Kind of freak out when I hear noises out here out in the studio, because there's most likely some wild creatures in this studio. It's a garage. You know, we call it a studio, man cave, but yeah, it's a garage. So we're over 11 minutes now. CPU is running at 6.2 in OBS. On the Stream Deck, it's showing 22%, which is more of an overall. Let me give you some specs. On the M4 Mac Mini, this is the cheapest model. I got it at Best Buy. Ordered it the day before yesterday. So I ordered it. No. I ordered it Friday. It arrived Saturday. So I've spent Saturday and Sunday pretty much setting it up, trying to get the podcast, 2 different podcasts trying to get built out. Looks like there's an issue I discovered in this new Mac OS called Sequoia, where there's an app we use for controlling our ATEM switcher. It's a video switcher. There seems to be a defect in the way it works with Sequoia. Something about the network security. And I guess some other people in different applications are having some issues with Sequoia as well. So they'll probably put a patch out, fix some of these things. But okay, so this is the base model M4 Mac Mini, $549. It's got 16 gigs of RAM, and it's the M4 chip, 256 gig SSD. It's got 5 ports for connections. It's got 2 USB-C, and it's got 3 Thunderbolt 4 ports. And then it's got 1 HDMI port, and it's got a speaker jack, like a headphone jack. And, it's got an Ethernet jack. So it's pretty nice. For $549, I'm not complaining. I mean, really, Wednesday night will be the true test. Can it hold up with 4 people on the pod, coming in remotely and, broadcasting? How is that going to hold up? So that's the true test. And we'll see. So hopefully that works out well. I'm not really feeling the something. What was I going to say? I forgot. I am feeling this Mac Mini, though, for $549 at Best Buy. And I don't know if that was an early bird deal, because had a coworker log on and check it out, and he was seeing $599. So I don't know if that's because I pre-ordered it. I pre-ordered it by one day. Like the day before it came out, I ordered it. Only because it said we would deliver it next day. So I'm definitely feeling this Mac Mini. I don't know about the Sequoia. There is that issue with the working with that network security aspect of the companion app by a company called BitFocus. So, and what that does so you know. So right here, this is coming through the ATEM Mini. So the ATEM Mini is a switcher by a company called Blackmagic. They're really big right now in video production, like professional stuff. But they've kind of came out, a few years back, they came out with like consumer level stuff. But it's really high end, but it's just affordable. I mean, they're super affordable. Usually like feature for feature, they're cheaper than anybody else. So anyway, right now I'm on camera 1. So camera 2 is me. Camera 3 is the guest. And camera 4 is the wide shot. So this is all being controlled through my Stream Deck. My Stream Deck is how I switch the screens, the camera. But the reason that works is because it's using this program called Companion, and that tells the ATEM switcher to switch channels. So the Stream Deck cannot talk directly to the ATEM Mini. So the Stream Deck has to talk to Companion, and then Companion talks to the ATEM Mini. So it's just one of those things. Not sure why they just didn't go direct. And there's one other issue. There's one other issue that seems to be happening, and I don't know if this is macOS Sequoia or if this is something that's changed in the Stream Deck. But Stream Deck it's no longer supporting the MIDI functions. So I can't control my, I don't know why I'm on the screen. So this is it's kind of hard to see because I'm not zoomed in on it. But this is my Rodecaster Pro 2. And I did have a bunch of buttons programmed on the Stream Deck via MIDI to trigger different functions like the mute, the effects, the voice effects. That was pretty much it. But that no longer works since I did a clean install. I'm guessing if I went back to my old setup, my old laptop podcast control arrangement, it would probably work. But since I downloaded all the new versions of everything, this new version of Stream Deck is not letting MIDI work to control the Rodecaster Pro. So I don't know what's going on there. I might have to inquire with this guy. I forgot his name, but he's kind of the guy that was pioneering some of the capabilities of MIDI with the Stream Deck and Rodecaster Pro, getting them all to kind of work in sync. So, yeah, I mean, right now, what are we at? 18 minutes? So maybe I'll go for like another 5 minutes, and then no drop frames. Everything's looking good so far. And everything on YouTube looks good from what I can see on my little phone. My iPhone XR. That's how back in technology I am. I'm not really, a lot of people always opt for the newest phones. I usually opt for other things. Because to me, the phone I don't care about my phone being able to do a bunch of stuff. If I can just get a browser, if I can jump on YouTube and a couple apps, take basic pictures every now and then, I don't need my phone to be powerful. Now, my phone has been chugging along pretty slowly lately. I mean, it's an iPhone XR. So I don't know what year that came out. But iPhone XR, I guess, would be like iPhone 10 because, X is 10. They're on iPhone 16 right now. So let's just say there's one iPhone every year. So we're talking 6 years back. But I don't know if there was an iPhone 11. Maybe there was. Maybe there was a year skipped in there. But even still, 5 years old for a phone is pretty old. Even if you give them a 1 year grace period on iPhone 11. So I've been contemplating getting a new iPhone 16. So maybe if something happens for Black Friday, if there's any deals or whatnot, I may do it. But, I I just spent $549 on the Mac Mini, $100 for each of these new chairs. So I'm kind of in the hole right now. You know, I just spent like $750 on stuff. So maybe I'll hold off on the phone. Because like I said, I don't care about my phone. And I don't go anywhere. Like I work at home. I'm usually at home 95% of my life. So there's always a computer nearby if I need to do something. I don't need to jump on my, I guess I do look at my phone. Like in the middle of the night when you wake up, you're going to the phone till you fall back asleep. Hopefully this mute button's working. I can still hear myself in my headphones, but it looks like it's muting me going out to YouTube. I guess I'll confirm that soon. What else is going on in the world? Not too much. I'm going to have another delete session from Apple Music because I think the last time we did it, I was able to delete like a couple hundred songs. So I want to get down to like 30,000 songs. I think right now I'm at like 59,000. So I don't know how I'm going to delete big chunks to make a dent in that and get it down to, I don't know how I'm going to delete 29,000 songs because it's hard to just mass bulk delete. You need rhyme and reason. Like you got to go through song by song and decide, do I want it or not? And that just takes time. I think last time we did a delete session, we spent an hour on it and we only deleted like 200 songs. So it's a slow process, but it's fun. Deleting songs is fun. So take a crack at that in a couple days. Like I said, I'm going through something with my throat and now I can feel it starting to tighten up. So I think we'll pause it here and let's pause it here and then we'll regroup in a couple days and do that Apple Music delete session. But for now, DJ Tommy, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and when you subscribe, be sure to hit that notification bell because I'm pretty much going live when I go on. I'm not out creating videos and editing them and uploading. Like it's just so much easier to go live. Just go live, you're on, just say what you got to say, and when you're done, you're done. The world can consume it in real time. So that's kind of how I roll. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you're watching it when I'm not live, then leave a comment. And if you got any questions or anything about the M4 Mac Mini or anything we've talked about, let me know. I'll definitely be responsive and answer the best I can. But otherwise, I'm going to switch over to Dex and we will call it a night. Peace out, everybody.